Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ray, and I am back with another video. Today, I wanted to do something special because I really did not officially announce my pregnancy on my page. I just started, posting videos with the belly. So I wanted to do a pregnancy related video for you guys. I truly enjoy watching these types of videos, so I decided to film one myself. Excuse me. This is going to be my pregnancy update. And what I'm going to do is, because next week I'll be in my third trimester, I am basically just going to update you guys on trimester 1 and trimester 2. So I am currently 27 weeks pregnant, and I found out I was pregnant, I think, excuse me, about 6 weeks. So yeah, so we found out, I took the pregnancy test, it said positive, scheduled my first appointment, and I was so excited. The gag is, I had just started a new job. So I started my job on September 30th, and I think I found out that I was pregnant on October 7th. So I was extremely on edge and extremely nervous, but your girl bag was secured, and I'm going to give you some tips on that in another video. So basically I found out I was pregnant. So I had to go to a training all the way in Raleigh, North Carolina. So I traveled to Raleigh. We booked a hotel. It was a company trip. So I'm in my room and I'm just not feeling well. So that morning I had realized that I was spotting a little bit. So I thought that my period came. I said, okay, maybe I'm not pregnant. Maybe I'm getting my period. I said, I'm going to wait to see if it's still, I put a panty liner on. I said, I'm going to wait to see if it gets heavier or if it's just spotting and if it still continues throughout the day. So the entire day in Raleigh, I'm continuing to bleed. It's not heavy. I only see it when I wipe. I'm looking up, different crazy stuff online. I'm like, what is going on? Like, is my period coming or am I pregnant? So I took another pregnancy test and it said positive again. So of course I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, do you think I should go to the emergency room because I had 2 positive pregnancy tests and I am spotting? So she was like, Rayshawn, that's normal. That happened to me when you was in my belly. Don't worry. Like, it can be, anything. So don't waste your time. But because I wasn't sure and I did not get a pregnancy confirmation from a doctor, I told my husband, when I get back from Raleigh, let's just go to the urgent care. So we went to the urgent care. They set me up with a doctor. It wasn't my doctor because of course she wasn't available. And they did a vaginal ultrasound. And me and my husband looked at the screen and we saw a little baby. It looked like a tadpole, like this. Oh, my nail. Please excuse this now. Like a little baby tadpole, and it was just moving. I'm like, oh my God. So my husband looked at me, I looked at him, and he was like, Ray, this is real. Like, we're really about to have a baby. So to me, the urgent care visit, although it was a scare, it was our official pregnancy confirmation, and we actually got to see our baby girl on the screen. I was just so amazed. I was just like, oh my God. So she said, don't worry, it was just light bleeding. This is normal. If it gets heavy, then you call us and you let us know. But just, continue to go to your already scheduled first appointment. So that is our pregnancy story. So at that point, even before that, I did not feel pregnant at all. The only indicators that I had was that I missed my period, and my period is usually on time every month. I did not feel any nausea. I didn't feel I didn't have any type of vomiting, no type of food aversions, like nothing. I just felt like myself. I just didn't have my period. So I was just like, okay, so this is easy. First trimester. So now it's time for my first appointment, and I'm in my first trimester, still no type of symptoms at all. It wasn't until like far into my first trimester that I realized that I was experiencing some fatigue. Like, I will be sitting at my desk at work, like I work 8 to 5. And once it hits about 2, 3 o'clock, I am so tired, like yawning multiple times. Like, I will be in meetings, like, excuse me, I'm so sorry, yawning, back to back to back. So much fatigue, extreme tiredness. Even if it's the weekend and I would take a nap, I still be tired. So I experienced that the entire first trimester, and God, thank you, because that was like the only pregnancy symptom that I experienced. I did not throw up. I did not feel nauseous. I think I did have a little bit of breast tenderness and soreness in the beginning, but that usually happens when my period is on the way. So I didn't think of it as nothing, but nothing major, just extreme fatigue. So now for my first trimester, I thank you, Lord, for giving me that easy, go around, because I have been hearing stories from other women that is not their story. So yeah, that fatigue was the only pregnancy symptom that I experienced in my first trimester. So now we make it to trimester number 2. And again, remember, I am like rushing through this because I did not do a video for you guys in the beginning. And next week I'm going to be in trimester number 3. So for the second trimester, of course, my belly started to grow extremely fast, and I still was experiencing some fatigue. After fatigue, what pregnancy symptom did I? Then I started to have some cravings. So my cravings, kind of weird. I don't have a craving for a specific product or a specific food, but I do have cravings for a large group of things, and that is sweets. I was craving sweets since the second trimester, and it is still going on today. Like, I was never a type of person that drank a lot of juice or soda. Well, I don't drink soda at all. Like, we buy cases of water in our house. We don't really buy juice. I wanted to buy juice, cranberry juice, iced tea, green tea, just fruit punch, just juice. I wanted to drink so much juice. I also wanted to eat a lot of sweet snacks. Like, when I go to the supermarket now, I'm buying cookies, cakes, Swiss rolls, candy. I was never a big candy eater. Chocolate. So anything that's sweet, I crave. Cakes. Still to this day, like, I have this has been a consistent craving. I thank God that still to this day, about to be 28 weeks next week, I have not experienced any nausea or vomiting. The only time that I have ever felt nauseous throughout the first and the second trimester was a few times while I was brushing my teeth. But what I would do is before I even brush my teeth, I would go downstairs and I'll get a fresh lemon, cut it in half and suck on it before I brush my teeth. And then after that, I would not be nauseous at all. But it's just like a nausea feeling, but not really about to vomit. So that's the only time that I've ever felt nauseous, but that wasn't consistently happening for a long time. It just happened, like, here and there. So I'm thankful for that. Like, this pregnancy so far has been so smooth and so easy that I'm just so thankful, and it's kind of unbelievable. But I just thank God, because it can be worse. So another thing that I'm experiencing currently is it's really hard for me to sleep at night. I kind of have some insomnia, where I would go to sleep and then wake up at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and before you know it, I'm up the entire night. I have to be to work at 8, so I won't fall back to sleep till about 5. Before you know it, my alarm clock is going off for me to get up. So I cannot sleep, and I can only sleep on my right side currently. If I was to turn over to my left side, oh, baby girl would be like, turn back over. She does not play. Like, she's already so bossy and taking over my entire body. It's so crazy. And I'm so sorry if I'm rushing this video, because I literally just came home from work and I'm like, you know what, I should do a pregnancy update, because I do want to get consistent with posting more videos on YouTube. So what else can I update you guys on? As you saw in my previous vlog, I haven't got the nursery together at all. I did receive a few free items today. I received my breast pump in the mail from my insurance for free. I'll insert a photo so that you guys can see it, because I do not feel like walking downstairs to go get it. That's another symptom. Is laziness a pregnancy symptom? Like, I'm gonna have to look that up on Google, because that is another major symptom. Like, I am extremely lazy. Like, when I come home from work, I literally sit on the couch, watch my shows, cook dinner, and I'm just ready for bed. But I'm just so blessed and so thankful that so far the journey has been what it was, because everything has been going well. I've already taken my glucose screening test and I passed that, so I do not have diabetes. Thank the Lord, because like I said, that pregnancy craving of sweetness has increased my intake of sugar. Honey, I haven't ate this much sugar since I have been a child. And I know I have to slow down on that. What else? So pregnancy symptoms. I told you my pregnancy story. I can give you guys a view of my baby bump. Let me see if I can stand up on this bed. Let me take this off. So this is my bump, and as you can see, I am literally just holding all of the pregnancy right here. It's not wide at all, it's just pointy. I guess I could go over any body changes. I'm on track with the amount of weight that is supposed to be gained. I think I'm like about maybe 7 to 10 pounds over what I was in the beginning. So I think I'm doing okay with that. Excuse me. I haven't really seen that much changes in my body. I am using coconut oil and shea butter on my stomach every single day. And apparently in the beginning I failed to butter up my sides, because I do have a few stretch marks right on the side of my belly, on each side actually. It's like 3 on each side. So that's something I'm going to have to work on. But I just think that I'm literally all belly. I haven't really gained that much weight, so I'm happy because I do have some time to go. Baby girl is due in June, and today is March 10th. Can I ask y'all to pray for me? What am I going to do with a whole baby? But I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed. This is something that I know I wanted, and it's so crazy because thinking back to, like, you would say 10 years ago, I used to always tell my husband, oh, I don't want to have babies. But I used to just always say that I didn't want to have a baby if I wasn't married and I didn't have a if I didn't have a job and I didn't have a house. Like, I grew up in a 1-bedroom apartment with my mom, so I slept in her bed, I slept in the living room. I did not have my own bedroom until I went away to Delaware State University, and I walked in that room and I was like, oh my God, this is all mine. My roommate, she basically stayed in the room a few months and she moved out, so I finally got my own room to myself in college. So I was really big on, like, I did not want to have kids unless I was married and I had a space to provide my child with the things that I didn't have growing up. And you know, when you're young, you think that those goals are so unrealistic. Like, I had people tell me, Rayshawn, don't be naive. Like, it's not a big deal. You can have a child if you don't have a house. And I used to just say, oh, that's not my thing. That's just that's what I want to provide for my child. And don't let people tell you that your goals are unrealistic, because with the power of prayer, manifestation, and putting in the work, you can do the things that you dream to do. And that was just something that I had on my list that I wanted to have before I had a baby, and God was able to bless us with that. And it's so crazy because I've been married since 2017, and I stopped taking my birth control in 2017. And I actually thought that something was wrong with me and I couldn't get pregnant. That's a whole nother story. And my doctor used to say, Rayshawn, don't worry about it. Like, it's supposed to happen when it will happen when it's supposed to happen. And here we are, pregnant and expecting a baby in June. So I'm just so thankful. I hope this video wasn't too long, because I really didn't have a lot of, you know, cravings or symptoms to share with you guys. Like, I literally feel like myself just with the growing belly. It wasn't until the second trimester where I started to feel her move, and recently I feel her move all the time, especially when I get on my nice little comfy spot on the couch. That's when she starts kicking and moving. So I'm just so grateful for the journey. I will be back to give you guys another update for my third trimester. We're working on a nursery, so of course I'm going to share that with you guys. And of course I'm going to try to continue to put out some vlogs. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in for what I've put out so far. I truly appreciate the love, and don't forget to come back and, you know, also like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Share it with another pregnant mama who's expecting as well, because we love to hear from other women, because it's just so amazing how God created us to have such different experiences, and I love to hear other stories from other women that are expecting babies. So thanks again, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right now, y'all, bye. I did it, and the sun is still up. Hey.